It's common to have questions about the safety of feeding a raw food diet to your dog or cat. We take a lot of pride in crafting a food that is raw, natural, and safe. So let's dive in and discuss the most common concerns and what we're doing to keep your pets safe and healthy. First up, bacteria and other harmful microbes like Salmonella and E. coli. Now it's worth mentioning that raw food is not the biggest risk for bacteria. Between 2020 and 2023, almost 8 million pounds of dry food was recalled for bacteria, making up 98% of all bacteria pet food recalls. Raw food only accounted for 0.3% of all the bacteria recalls, likely due to higher quality sourcing and higher standards. Now at Steve's, we also use a process called high pressure processing to kill any bad bacteria that may be present while leaving the good bacteria or the probiotics in the food. We also test every lot that we produce to screen for harmful microbes, and we don't ship them until we get the results. Now it's also worth mentioning here that during those same 3 years, an additional 60 million pounds of dry dog food was recalled for high levels of mycotoxins, dangerous toxins created by molds. They can damage organs, cause cancers, even lead to death, and they're common in many of the ingredients used in dry pet foods. In the end, dry pet food accounted for 99% of pet food recalled in the past 3 years. Parasites are another common concern. Now we use very high quality sourcing and very cold temperatures. No parasite can survive the -20 degrees that our food and ingredients are kept at. Nutrient imbalance is a very common concern. There have been a lot of recalls over the past few years, even from veterinary recommended dry and canned foods, for imbalanced foods that can be dangerous to pets. Most of the time, it's the synthetic vitamin premix to blame. Now, most pet food companies add vitamins and minerals in lab-made synthetic form in order to provide the nutrients that dogs and cats need. At Steve's, we believe the fresh, real food ingredients themselves should provide the vitamins and minerals that your pet needs. And we've worked hard to balance our formulas naturally, using real foods and no synthetics. The added bonus is that your pet gets thousands of different compounds and phytonutrients that aren't found in a synthetic premix, many of which will work to keep your dog or cat healthy and strong. That is the power of real food, and the reason that we work so hard to keep our foods real and clean. We also do periodic testing on our formulas to make sure that the nutrients are balanced just right for dogs and cats. In addition to nutrient testing and screening for pathogenic bacteria, we also test our food regularly for heavy metals, contaminants, and pesticides. We're also inspected often by the FDA and the Oregon Department of Agriculture, and both are always impressed by our high standards for quality, safety, and cleanliness. We understand that feeding your pet is a relationship built on trust. And at Steve's, we work hard to provide the very best food available for your furry family.